Hello there, friends, and welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I'm doing a plan with me for the week of September 9th? Question mark? I'm waiting for myself to move the kit. Yes, to confirm that date, September 9th. And I'm using this just stunning Cultura kit from my shop, Café with Anna. My shop is currently closed, but this kit will be back when I reopen, which will probably be in a month-ish or so, I'm thinking right now anyway. So it'll still be in shop, but I'm so obsessed with this art. I'm so happy that it exists. This art was created by Emma of Painted Lilacs Art, and I've already just gushed about it with her. I'm just so obsessed with it. I think it is just perfect. It's perfection. It's beautiful. It's bright. It's bold. It's everything that we are, I think, as a people. And it makes me so happy. So shout out to Emma of Painted Lilacs Art for putting this together. And I think, you know, really releasing this, I'm sure, at her expense, as I know part of the reason that folks don't release things like this is because they don't think it'll be profitable for them, popular, et cetera, et cetera. So I always admire when folks just do it anyway, because it's important. So shout out to her for that. I decided to go full rainbow. I actually wasn't sure what I was going to do. I thought I was going to end up doing like a fun solid, like singular foil color. Like this is obviously a fun foil choice. And then I happened to just kind of look through my stash because I have so many foil bundles, and I was like, oh, rainbow can work with this. So I decided to go the rainbow route. I pulled in a rainbow confetti foil bundle from Scribble Prints Co. And then I was like, you know, I was okay with doing the bougie. Like I did it for a Halloween spread that you guys haven't seen, but we'll see hopefully soon. And I liked it. I had solids underneath, but I also did one without the solids and I still liked it. So I was kind of going to do that, but I was like, let me just look through like my stash. I'm very, 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 very much trying to shop my stash because I just have so much stuff I need to use up. So I think 2025 is going to be a lot of shopping your stash, to be honest. But I was looking through and I saw these. These are domino underlays. They're old. They're from Happy Sticker Designs, which ironically enough, this is hilarious. If you don't know, Happy Sticker Designs is closed for starters. The shop is closed because Emma decided to do art. So she is Painted Lilacs Art now. So I think it's hilarious. I didn't even notice this until I'm kind of talking through it with you guys that I ended up doing this, but that's even more hilarious that I ended up using her underlays for this. I bought these. These are domino underlays. I don't know if I said that. It's a little hard to tell. You might have been able to tell when I flip through them in the beginning. It's a little harder to tell now, but I bought them for, I don't know if y'all remember, I think it was a Cyber Monday. It was like that rainbow game night theme that SPC did a couple years ago. I'm not even sure how many years ago at this point. I bought it for those, for that kit, and then I didn't end up using it for some reason. I don't remember. Sorry, y'all. I'm back. I was interrupted, but I don't remember what I ended up using with that kit because I know I used it already. Maybe I used Planner Choco game themed foil with that kit. I cannot remember, but I do know I ended up using rainbow something from somewhere, but I didn't end up using these, which, you know, it was all fate because I think it goes perfectly. I feel like Domino's gives it a bit more of, I mean, I think it can relate to lots of countries. I am Dominican though, and it definitely helps give it just a little like tick of the Dominicanness, Dominican culture, because Domino's are just so big in neighborhoods and communities where folks are just kind of playing it outside, and it's just the vibes. It just helps emphasize the Dominican vibes for me, aside from the fact that there is still habichuela con dulce in this kit, and that is incredible. I cannot get over it. I cannot get over it. So I'm just so thankful that this exists and that I get to use it and showcase it in my planner. I already did post, I think I just posted pictures of the base. I've been a little bit better about remembering to take pictures of my bases, especially for this one. So you guys should have already seen the base if you're following me on Instagram. It's just at Café with Anna. And then I was able to order a custom washi from Planet Hannah, and it says que cante mi gente, which basically means like sing my people, something like that. Like sing or let my people sing. And it's from the song Mi Gente, which is an Hector Lavoe song that was redone by Mark Anthony beautifully, of course, because just Mark Anthony's voice is stunningly beautiful. So yeah, I'm just obsessed. that's the long story that's still long. What does Jen J Plan say? Long story long. I'm obsessed. That's it. That's all she wrote. I think that's it as far as things that I pulled in for foil. I think that's everything. And it's just so good. Like, Emma was sweet enough to put in the records she chose to put in, she put in an Aventura album cover, which I thought was so sweet. It's just so good, y'all. I think if you're going to do something like this, like, either pay attention to the people who are part of that community, like go out of your way to follow them. If they have videos, listen to their videos. And you'll just learn things about them by doing that you can incorporate into pieces like this. And she just did that flawlessly. Like, she never told me she was doing it. She just, I think, watched my video or watches my videos, something that she watched where I was talking about it. And like, that really makes the difference. Like, follow folks that don't look like you. And support, I guess, watch videos, follow, engage, maybe is the best word. Engage with folks that don't look like you. And you'd be surprised how much you can learn by just doing that. So I feel like she just did it right. She did the research. She asked the right people in the community what they wanted to see. She paid attention. And I just really commend her for that because I think it's incredible. So that is all. Anyways, this week, I don't remember anything that happened this week. Oh, this was the week that my mom moved. This has been like 3 months, y'all, and I've lived 5 lives. So the last 3 months, this was the week that my mom moved. It was, of course, stressful. When is moving not stressful? We just had a really, really quick turnaround on finding out that we could move. And then the day we actually had to move, because her lease would have been up. So like, we were under the wire, and it was basically us two. I did hire movers to help, and they did, but because we were so under the wire, like, there were a lot of things that were not packed. So I was like, I'll just get them to move as much, as I can, like the big heavy stuff that we can move, and we'll kind of just figure it out as we continue to go. And y'all, I've never worked so much in my life. I went up those stairs. She was on a second floor. I went up and down those stairs. I can't even tell y'all how many times I went up and down those stairs. Oh my God. Oh my God. And my boyfriend was working again because it was so short notice. It wasn't really like he can get it off, and it's really hard for him to get time off of work because of what he does. So it was just, and again, short notice. So it was hard to like get other people because they had plans. It was just a shit show, like, for lack of a better term. It was a shit show. But it's, thank God, all of 3 months behind us basically at this point. And it's definitely for the better. And she's doing really well where she is. And it's just so much better for so many reasons. And I'm just thrilled that she has that. And I think is more safe and secure and all the things. So it's been all good. She's still kind of working on getting settled, and there's been lots of decluttering. And oh my God, y'all, moving is so expensive. Like, you already know it's expensive, and you account for the obvious things, right? Like, like first month security deposit wherever you're going to go. And then you account for movers if you're going to do movers. But it's like the little things you don't account for that you're like, oh my God, why is it so expensive to move? It's already terrible. They're just adding insult to injury at that point. But Anyways, mom's moved and settled. That's the end of that. And I'm thrilled about it. And she's doing well. So we're thankful for that. But that was basically the bulk of this week. I did miss work. It was a wild. First couple weeks of September were absolutely insane. After this week is when it starts to slow down a bit. And even though like my personal life slowed down a bit, then work started to get insane. So I'm very much looking forward to the holiday break, like very, very much so. And I'm not a holiday girl, but I will take the time off. So that was the week. This was also, it was a birthday week for two of my best friends, one on the 10th and my freaking bestie that you guys probably see occasionally on Instagram because I share his dance videos, is on the 13th. And I was so bummed because he came home and he was having a little like party or whatever. And it was the weekend my mom moved. And I wanted to go so bad and squeeze him. But I had to help my mom move when she needed all the help. So, and of course he understood, but I feel like I've had to miss moments for him because of something going on. And it just makes me feel in the moment like not the best friend, which is silly. I know that that's not the end all be all. We've been friends for years at this point. So there's been times where I could be there, of course, but I don't know. I was just really bummed that I had to miss it, probably because of everything else going on and what have you. But yeah, that was the week. Right, y'all. I said I wasn't going to talk about this, but just real quick, I thought that this Kendrick Drake beef like was all set. It just keeps getting wilder by the minute. And I know most of you do not follow it and do not care, but basically I'm equating it to if you are the type of person who likes reality TV, like Love is Blind and Love Island and all the other things that are out there. There's many that I don't know. This is my version of that. This is my version of that. It is just the wildest thing I've ever heard. And the irony, if you haven't caught up, if you know nothing, if you've been living under a rock, there's been a very large rap battle in hip hop that I think started probably in the spring or summer and then just kind of continued throughout, I think, midsummer. Then it kind of fizzled out. Nobody really did anything. Well, one side tried to do things that bombed, but we won't talk about that. And now all of a sudden, Kendrick Lamar dropped a surprise album last week. And I think it's very interesting that Aubrey has now decided to pursue, allegedly, has decided to pursue legal action. Legal action based on false promotion of a song, namely probably the biggest diss track in hip hop history, Not Like Us. And also probably the thing that I'm most embarrassed, as secondhand embarrassment for him, is that he's pursuing defamation, meaning the lyrical content of Not Like Us. And he's pursuing this against the label. I think there's a lot of reports that he wants to get out of his contract, all sorts of things. Y'all can Google it if you want to know. But like the optics of this, even if this was a righteous cause, which I highly doubt, the optics of this are so damaging for someone whose optics are already damaged. I can't handle it, y'all. I can't handle it. I'm literally like, what's happening? This is the wildest of wild times. Can you imagine? I'm just going to give you an analogy so you can understand, and we'll move on. Can you imagine basically thinking that you're the shit and you're poking your opponent? You just keep poking them, keep agitating them, you keep coming at them, you keep telling them to respond, you're trying to get them to react, and you just keep doing it, and they don't do it. And after months, they finally respond. They proceed to wipe the floor with you. And you like, I'm calling the popo. Can you imagine the gall of picking a fight with someone, getting your ass handed to you, and then calling the popo? Like, what's happening? What's happening? Anyways, I can't. It's the wildest thing. I can't say it's the wildest thing. It's one of the wildest things that have happened this 2024, which has really shaped up to be very wild. I'm actually, you know what? I think we just need to kind of retire the word unprecedented. Unprecedented, all the unprecedented times that we've lived through in the past several years, especially my generation, and just like start actually calling out precedented times. Like when something happens that's supposed to happen and that happens normally, I feel like that should be the headline. Like, oh my God, y'all, a chicken laid an egg. A chicken laid an egg, bro. I need this on all the headlines because these days everything is unprecedented. Everything. So I want to hear about the chicken laying the egg. I want to hear about the cow being milked. That's what I need to hear about right now. I need to hear about that right now. That's the headline that I want. How are y'all doing? Because clearly I'm losing my mind. I'm realizing that you guys will be seeing this video after Thanksgiving. So real time, I'm doing this video the day before Thanksgiving. So I cannot tell you how my Thanksgiving was. We are traveling and I am feeling superbly anxious about it because, that's just how anxiety works these days. But tell me down below how your Thanksgiving was, if you celebrate, what you did, what you ate, all the things down below that you want to share. I'm anticipating that the food will be amazing. So I'm excited about that. But I'm stressed about everything else because we're going into New York City, and y'all know if you follow the channel that it very much overwhelms me. So I'm already on high on high anxiety just with the place I'm going to, let alone family dynamics, let alone election results, and who knows what will be said. And I'm really not trying to cut anyone today, tomorrow, or the next day. So I'm like, I already told my boyfriend, I'm like, listen, please tell your peeps not to bring it up. Please. Please tell your peeps not to bring it up because I'm definitely in the mood of annihilating people diplomatically, of course. So please don't tell them. Please tell them not to bring it up. Please, please, please. It will be bad news bears. Just don't do it. Don't do it. And he was looking at me like, yep, I know. I think he's high-key worried about that too. We're going to be spending it with his family, which is why I'm telling him this. But alas, that might be a worry for many of you going into the holidays. So Godspeed. Do what you got to do and say what you got to say. Say what you need to say. What song is that? Say what you need to say. Oh my God. I'm Googling. I'm so sorry. Say what you need to say. John Mayer? Oh, the irony of that, because is that what song it is? Hold on, I'm playing it because I need to know. And I'm getting an ad. Hopefully, YouTube isn't like, nope. Yeah. Okay, hold on. Yeah. Oh my God, this is a great song. Why do I not have this song downloaded? I need to do that. That's going to be hilarious because my song, so in Apple, I have Apple Music. When I go into my song section, it's listed as most recent. So it's going to be, I'm about to download the song. So it's going to be John Mayer, Say. And then it's going to be Kendrick Lamar. Be like cool, chill vibes. And then the aggression of hip hop right after. It's going to be great. We love variety. That's a great song. That's funny because John Mayer posted a really beautiful message. Like another thing that was not on my 2024 bingo card, but it was a few weeks ago now after the Met season ended. And he posted just a really beautiful message to Francisco Lindor about how he inspired him throughout the year. And I think the Mets in general, but it was penned to him specifically, to Francisco Lindor. It was really beautiful and so not expecting it. Like it was from the most random person. I think I might have shared it, but that's really hilarious because I'm like, who sings this song? Anyways, y'all, it's fine. We're fine. Everything's fine. A shop update. I am working on some mood boards. I have just sent one over to Nelly of Clip Art Kits, who's going to work on something fun for me. I'm actually doing 2 sets with her, so I need to work on another mood board. And I'm hoping to do another set with a different artist as well. So I need to work on that mood board. So we are mood boarding over here. I do have a question for y'all. If you made it this far in the video, first of all, thank you. Love you. But I did get, so I think I mentioned in my last video that I did a poll asking folks what kit themes they'd like to see for 2025, and I got so much feedback. One of the requests I got was for a Wicked kit, and there is technically a Wicked kit. I don't want to say it's out because it's technically not out. It's from Scribble Prints Co. and it's like her pop mystery thing that she does. So it's only available for a weekend and then it's gone. So technically it's not out anymore. Although she does do, you know, events where she'll bring them back. So I guess my question to you all is, would you still be interested in a Wicked kit? Because there is one out floating in the market. I don't know if folks want another one. It would be likely based off the movie. I have some other ideas that I'm thinking of too, but probably mostly based off the movie just because that's been my experience with Wicked. I've never seen the musical, but I did see the movie. I probably should say that. I watched it last weekend and it was absolutely incredible. Like, oh my God. Holy shit. I was blown away by this film and by the story, by the themes it covers that are just sadly so relevant these days. I think that it was beautifully shot. The cinematography is gorgeous. Cynthia Erivo is just from another effing planet. She is incredible. She's always been incredible. I think there are some folks who are just being introduced to her now. Welcome. She's amazing. My first exposure to her was in Harriet, when she did the movie a few years ago now, based off Harriet Tubman, which the film is incredible. Her range as an actress is stupid. It's stupid. It makes zero sense in my brain. Zero sense. She is incredible. So she was just made to play this role, in my opinion. And I am so proud of Ariana because I know there was a lot of pushback with her casting because people were worried about it not being authentic and being just a pop star that got hired because they can sing and like, what was she going to do with this? And I think most people, I can't say everyone, but I feel like most people were pleasantly surprised by her. I just love her anyway. And I do know that she's always been a musical fan. I think she started in Broadway, in musical theater, I think. But I remember, I knew this because I remember she had posted one time years ago, she posted herself doing In the Heights. Like she was rapping In the Heights. I don't know if she posted it or if it was like a random video I found on YouTube, but I was like, I'm sorry, Ariana Grande is a fan of In the Heights? Automatic win. Like she's an automatic win, aside from the fact that she got pipes. She can sing. So I'm just so proud of them. I've been watching so much of the press, like the interviewing with them, because I love both of them. And I was so proud of the casting. I can't say I didn't have hesitations about Ariana because it's been a while, I think, since she acted, since she's been more in the music realm of late. So I didn't really know what to expect. And obviously it's good that I had no expectations about the content. Like I wasn't familiar with Wicked until watching the film. So, and I didn't even know it was a book either, which I found out. So I might actually have to read. Hey, I might actually have to pick up a book. So we'll see. But it was incredible. So let me know if you are interested in seeing a Wicked kit. It likely would be a month or two before it even comes out. So try to think past, I think, this like Wicked craze that we're in right now, where everyone is like Wicked, 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 and really ask yourself if that's something that you're interested in. Please let me know in the comments as I'm trying to decide if that's something that I want to pursue, because I know that there already is a kit that exists based off the movie, essentially. So let me know what you all think down below. But I would love to create one. I really would. I think it very much aligns with me. And if you've been around, if you've been around and you're familiar with Wicked, you shouldn't be surprised to hear that. So let me know down below in the comments what y'all think of that. But that would be super fun. That'd be super fun. Yeah. What else we got in regards to the shop? I think that's everything. In regards to the shop, it's still closed, and it will likely open in a month or month and a half-ish or so. I'm trying to debate when the best time is to reopen, but we'll see where that lands. But yeah, that's it for shop updates. I'm pretty much wrapping up this baby. I'm trying to think of anything else from this week that stands out, but I don't really think anything does. Aside from that, y'all, I've got nothing else. I am getting ready for our trip, so I need to do laundry today, and Bay is working today. I am off today, thank Christ, because Lord, so much crashing and burning happening at work. But I'm very thankful to be off, and I'm hoping that I can get some more filming done. So this week for the video is the week of September 9th. I'm in front of my planner right now for once, and I can tell you that I have the day by day and the base done for the next week of September 16th. So that is all set, just needs voiceover. And then I have the base done, and I'm working on the day by day for the week of September 23rd. I'm about halfway through there. And then I have 2 bases down for the first couple weeks of October. I really want to do a talk through for one of these. So I think I might wait until I come back from my trip to do it. So I might have more to talk about during it, because right now I really don't have anything to talk about. So I think my goal for today, other than laundry, is going to be to finish up the day by day. Maybe I'll be able to squeeze in another voiceover or 2. I think 2 is ambitious. Maybe I can squeeze in 1 more voiceover, because my voice gonna give out eventually. And then finish up the day by day and get myself into October. I do think I'll be able to post multiple times a week in December, so I think that's going to help me catch up a bit. To be honest with y'all, I haven't thought about my December kit lineup at all. I know this is the time that those videos start to come out. I think I have a pretty good idea of what I want to use. And like I said, I'm really going to be kind of focusing on shopping my stash, both for kits and for foil. So I think I have a pretty good idea of what I'm going to use, but it's so hard to put myself in that mindset when I'm still doing basically Halloween spreads at this point. And what you guys are seeing right now is not even the Halloween spread. So I'm just going to enjoy my Halloween time. I know that I'm behind and that it's Christmas time. For those of you who love Christmas, it's your time. But y'all know Halloween is the time for me. So I'm just going to try to enjoy my Halloween spreads and getting through them. And then I will think about Christmas when I start getting into my November spreads, which actually for my filming planner are not going to be Christmas themed. So if you guys didn't see my November kit lineup video, I'll try to remember to put it up in a card above. You guys can check it out after this one. But you'll see that a lot of that is really kind of anytime based off the things that are going on in the weeks of November. So I am really excited to use my American Requiem kit. I'm really pumped for that base. It's one of the reasons I'm kind of trying to speed through my Halloween bases, because I can't wait to see what that base is going to look like. And because I still feel that even though obviously the election did not go as I wanted, I think so much of that kit is still absolutely relevant, which is why I created it the way that I did, because I wanted it to be relevant kind of regardless, to be honest. So anyways, that's everything, y'all. I'm just finishing up Sunday, and every time I look at this finished spread, I just get emotional because it means so much to me, and it's so nice to be seen, y'all. I think until you are used to being unseen, you don't know how powerful it is to be seen. And I'm just so grateful that I have this spread to look back on, and this kit to look back on. And yeah, it's just such a good moment for Latinx culture and the planner community. So thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like and subscribe before you go so you can see more planning content from your girl. Follow me on Instagram for my shenanigans and some planning related content. And I will see y'all real soon. Bye.